Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tim Aslan here with another crypto update. I have an important update, guys. I wanted to get this out as soon as possible because I think a big move is coming. Sorry if there's some background noise, there's some construction going on. I hope it's not too bad, but let's get right into it. So, what I wanted to update on that's really important. First of all, in case you missed the last update, or maybe you did see it, we were looking at a move up from this point of control of this mini range that we have here, and that played out perfectly. So very happy about that playing out. But now what we have is we actually swept this Sunday candle high, right? You can see that, and we closed below it. And you can see we even closed below the weekly opening. So this is not a good sign for the bulls right now. One more thing that I noticed is if you actually move the the volume profile to a little bit closer to where the range is, maybe it was on the 1 hour. Give me 1 second. There we go. Yeah. So if you move the volume profile a little bit to the right, you can see that we actually rejected right from the top of the value area high of the most recent volume in here. And there's some bigger volume nodes right here. Like you can see this large volume area that we just can't get out of. You can see we rejected from it here, here, and now here again. So what I'm a little bit worried about and why I wanted to make this update is if this high holds right here with this swing failure pattern, I do think we could see a bit of a move to the downside, potentially below this point of control. If that's the case, I do think that it will retest this bigger point of control and perhaps go below the monthly open and deviate below it. We almost have this sort of triangle right here where it's something like this and then like that, right? And then even on this smaller time frame, we have another miniature wedge or triangle like that where it's holding for now. However, if we lose that, it won't be a good sign. And you can see on the RSI as well, made a higher high in price, but not a lot of buying here. So that part is a little bit bearish. Now, the bullish case is that we did get above this trend line again. We nailed it, and we're moving up from it. However, until we close a candle above this wick, I am a bit bearish in the short term. Hey everyone, really briefly, I just want to mention Bit2Nex. It's the world's fastest growing crypto and derivatives exchange. It's the exchange I personally use, and they have some crazy bonuses going on right now. So if you deposit using my referral link, you can get up to $100,000 in bonuses. The reason I like this exchange so much is because it does not require any KYC. You do not need a VPN to use it. So anyone, anywhere in the world, except probably North Korea, can use this exchange. And not only that, but they do have a proof of reserve with a 1-to-1 reserve on all user assets. As you can see, they update this every single month. So it was just updated a few days ago. They have 134% of the Bitcoin they need, 109% of the Ethereum they need, and 102% of the USDT they need. And they even have a Merkle root hash, so you can verify your exact wallet and match it in the Bit2Nex reserve ratio to understand that your funds are fully secure. You can withdraw up to $500,000 per day without KYC. So it has amazing liquidity. It's a great exchange. I've been using them for 2 years and I highly recommend it. You can use the link below. Now next, XRP. I posted this on Twitter, so make sure you're following on there. We talked about this in the previous video. This green box, this green zone right here, is the make or break zone for XRP. The reason is because it is the significantly highest volume node in this entire 6 or 7 month range. I mean, you can see that here. We have this huge volume area that constantly is getting rejected or being used as support right here. So much volume has been traded in this area that for XRP to remain bullish, it has to flip that and use it as support so that we can test the value area high and eventually higher. One bullish thing on XRP is if you draw a similar trend line to Bitcoin, something like this, we did just break above that. That is a good sign. We could potentially retest it here, and I want to see something like that to remain bullish. Otherwise, there is a bearish case here. And remember, we do have that confluence of the golden pocket from this move down. That is also right in this area. So Bitcoin and XRP are both in very, very crucial areas to where if we can just flip that, I mean, this week and this month can be huge for XRP if that's the case. However, if we do reject this, unfortunately, I do think that will lead us back into this lower yearly open area. So very, very crucial point on the charts for Bitcoin and XRP, guys. That's the entire update. Very quick one today. Make sure you're following on Twitter. I'll update charts there. I won't make a video tomorrow, most likely. I'll probably make one on Friday. So make sure you follow on Twitter for those latest updates, and make sure you use Bit2Nex for no KYC trading. But one more thing, guys, see, we're testing the weekly open again right now on the smaller time frames and slightly rejecting at the moment. We'll see how this daily candle closes. But again, really big swing failure here. Took all the liquidity from Sunday's high. This is a very, very crucial zone, and that's why I really wanted to get this video out for you today. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.